coming into that relationship, I was the intruder in that relationship. If I actually had a chance to do it again, and as I talk to blended families that are coming together that are dating, I would make sure that you're dating the family. When you're doing that, I know you're getting the chance to know your future spouse. Mm-hmm. But if they have children, you need to not force the bond,
force it,
but
that's
make sure that you are making them a part of the relationship, so that it doesn't seem like it's there.
Before you go, it's important at what time you bring them into the relationship. Yeah. Not at the beginning when you guys are still figuring it out or you're just dating. Not even, I would say, in the middle. I think once we began the counseling process, the premarital counseling process, at some point during that time,
yeah,
it would have been good, if we would have brought the kids in.
Because you have to really realize.
Plus, they were older. They were like 8, not older, but they were 8 and 9.
And they were 8 and 9. So I'm thinking that I was there when they were 5
and 6.
5 and 6.
We started dating when they were 5 and 6.
So in my mind, I'm thinking, oh, they're 5 and 6. They're young. All they really know is me. They really never saw their father. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I was coming into a fresh family. Not to realize that your children might not be able to voice their frustration or voice their shadows that are in their head, because our daughter had a shadow. And coming into that relationship, I was the intruder in that relationship. So no matter how good I was in the beginning, I'm still replacing that shadow.
It's replacing, I think it's I'm going to say little girls, but I'm sure it happens to young men also. In the back of your mind, there's always that as long as you were Brother Chris, it still made way for my father to come back into, the marriage, the life, our lives. Mm-hmm. But they didn't realize and couldn't process at 8 and 9 that their father was not coming back.
Right.
But it was always that little hope.
Like I said, one of the things with blended families is that it's really about cultivating the relationship, and building solid relationships all the way around, because when the children now step up, there's even rules on how we're to do rules of engagement for discipline. Now, that might be a hot topic that we talk about, is who disciplines in a blended family, and it really is the parent that's supposed to be able to discipline. But what would happen?
Which parent? You said the parent.
The parent who is the birth child.
The biological parent.
The biological birth child should have that discipline until relationship is established and comfortable, that those children know that you love them, regardless.